Yo, what is up YouTube? And as you guys see from the title of the video, guys, I got you guys with the best starting guard build you could possibly make when 2K25 finally drops. Unfortunately for you guys, 2K, they don't invite like stage guards, like the best, like the people who are the best at the game. They don't really invite them to community day. It's a bunch of content creators, dudes that sit in the park, dudes who probably play fives, play rec, stuff like that. So it's every single video I've seen, I had, and correct me if I'm wrong, I have not seen a single stage guard build. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough, but I mean, I watch the heavy hitters, the Joe Knows, Double H, Solo, all those guys. They're trying to make builds that are just like, you could do a lot better on the threes in the stage with. So as you guys can see here, this is a video from last year. This was right before 24 drop. I was trying to predict how to make a great guard build. This is Joe Knows' video because obviously, guys, I didn't have community day that year, didn't have it this year, and I'm probably not gonna have it next year either. But either way, I still make one of the best guard builds every year. So a lot of people did end up making my starter guard build at 2K24, and I used that guard build for quite a long time until like meter dunks. I went into the meter dunking aspect of the game and the no acceleration stuff, because you guys know, like, it's so hard. You're not going to predict the meta every year. It's pretty much impossible, but you guys, like, you gotta want to hit it as close as possible and try to predict, try to stay on the safe side. Don't go with something that you think is going to be niche. It might work, it might not. You want to stay safe. You want to hit all the cap breakers, and you want to have, like, you know, you just want to have a good build at the start. You don't want to have a build that can be like obsolete in a few weeks or something like that. So if you guys have been paying attention at all to what people are saying for guard builds, they're saying the 5'9" guard, and I'm here to tell you, you come back to this video and you come to me with proof of 5'9" guards being viable at the beginning of the game, bro, and I won't believe you, because it's just not gonna happen. 5'9's, like, that's a one in a life one. That's only ever happened once in 2K22, and it's just not gonna happen ever again. Mismatch expert was the only reason why it was good in 22, but we don't have that this year. What we have in 25, it's called something else, but I know you had to be under 6'3" to use it. So 6'3" is gonna be the height you want to go for on your first build. So mini marksman is the badge I'm referring to, and it pops up as long as you're 1 inch shorter than the person guarding you. It's not like mismatch expert, so there's literally no benefit of being 5'9" unless you want those extra attributes, which you're not gonna need. You're gonna be fine with just having like what I'm gonna show you guys in the video. Okay, so this is the final build he ended up creating. I like this build. I don't like it for threes, but I do like this build. You could use it on the twos, you could use it probably on the ones, but guys, you look at the defense. You got 68 interior, 85 perimeter, 91 steal. You don't need that to sit corner, because that's what you're going to be doing on the threes. If you're trying to play the way I do, I play threes, pretty much only threes. I'm going to use this build only for the threes. If I want to play twos, I'm going to make another build. Some of you guys, you want to like play other courts, and that's totally fine. Then maybe go with something like that. But if you're like me and you have strictly one build for each whatever type of thing, like game mode you want to play, then you want to make your build as good as you can for that game mode. You don't need all that defense to be sitting corner. So if you guys do remember, guys, my best guard build of 2K24, the 6'2" floor space slasher, had a 6'8" wingspan, and the reason why I had such a long wingspan is because, right, you have a higher wingspan, you get better animations, you also get a higher dunk. Here he has a 93 driving dunk, and that's probably what I'm gonna look to get. I'm gonna see what type of dunk animations are unlocked at what when the game first drops. You guys know 2K24, the best dunk animation was the side clutches off one, which you needed a 92 dunk. Probably gonna be something similar this year. We're probably not gonna have something like quick draw, so I'm gonna be looking for that side clutches off one, see where the cap breakers for that, but it's probably gonna be 93 driving dunk. Here he only has 80 vertical. Last year you needed 85 vert for all the small guard packages. I don't know if he just not paying attention to that fact or what, but if you do need 85, I will also be going 85 vert. And then for the mid-range, I'm going absolutely zero mid-range. I don't need any mid-range. The only mid-range I'm going is the minimum that I need to get the 94 3 ball. That's right, I'm not going 99, I'm not going 96. I don't need the whatever, the red badge, whatever they're called, the super badges. I don't need that. I'm fine with gold. I rocked a 92 3 ball this whole entire 2K24. Had no issue. If you're open, you're gonna hit your shot. If you need a 99 3 ball so you could somehow hit smothered, then good for you. It's not going to be consistent. You're better off having a dunk and being able to score every play and hit your wide open shots, which you will be able to do with a 94 3 ball. This year you can get gold limitless with a 94.3. We don't know how long and what the range of that is, but I'm assuming it's going to be comparable to previous year. As you guys can see here with all the badge breakdowns, you can see with 94.3 ball, you get every single badge on at least gold. You might want to tweak this a little bit, see if you get extra attributes after taking down the defense, but I think 94 is a good spot, especially with the cap breakers you get. You could probably get up to 99 at some point in the year, but also you guys, we don't know yet. I'm not sure at least if you get badges when you get a cap breaker. So with that being said, let's move on to the playmaking. Double H went with 93 ball handling, 86 speed with ball. That's like something you'd see on like a 6'6" type of build. We're on a small guard here. You guys got to be fast, and that honestly, speed is more important than your shooting. I'd rather have the red badges on my playmaking than I would on my shooting, because shooting, if you're open, you're open, and to get open, you need to be fast. So starting off, we're not really going to worry about pass act, because that's pretty much just your bailout and dimer. So what we're going to think about is ball handle first. I'm thinking 93. With a 93, you get just enough for gold angle assassin. You get every other playmaking badge gold at 93 ball handle. We might consider moving it up to get Hall of Fame handles for days, but I don't think so, because you guys know me, I buy every Gatorade. I buy all 3 Gatorades. Yeah, so handles for days is never an issue for me on 2K24. I even use silver on a guard build at some point in the year. Like, you really, handles for days is a very overrated badge. Like, yeah, it sounds good on paper, but with the Gatorade, obviously it's pay to win, but yeah, you save some attributes there. But what I would say is non-negotiable is having a 94 speed with ball, just so you can get that legend badge of lightning lunge, because that's going to be how fast you run. Obviously, speed is going to be the most important factor here. I can tell you this from what I've watched. I've heard that the only animation that you wouldn't get with a 93 ball handle is just Steve Francis. And if you guys know, I went the whole year without using Steve Francis. I had 93 ball handle on my main guard build, and I used it the whole entire year. I used De'Aaron Fox signature size up. I don't know how the SIG's gonna work this year, but I'm assuming it's not gonna be like make it or break it. If you don't have Steve Francis, you can't even dribble, because De'Aaron Fox is good on every 2K that it's been in the game. And then let's talk unpluckable. You guys might have seen a lot of clips. The blitzing on this game, the plucks, they look bad. It could be even worse than 2K24 when it comes to plucks. So my logic is, if the plucks are bad, why waste all these attributes on unpluckable? Like, a lot of these guys were running 95 ball handle, 99 ball handle. They were putting the ball down just as well as I was with a 93. I think ball handle, I mean, unpluckable is kind of like, it's not the most important badge in the world. If you guys know, as long as you're not stopping, you don't stand still, you're really not going to lose the ball. So ball handle isn't really as important as some people say it is. So you're better off just being fast than you are being strong with the ball. And I'm being dead serious. So that 93 ball handle, as I was saying, is going to be just fine. You're going to have gold unpluckable. I'm telling you guys, the difference between gold and legend is not going to be night and day, at least for unpluckable. You're going to get plucked. You're going to get plucked. You're going to get blitzed. You're putting that damn ball down. There's not much you can do about it except avoid the blitz. Then defense. I am not going to pay any attention to defense at all when I'm making my build, because again, guys, I'm a guard. I'm a small guard. I'm going to be sitting corner. I'm almost never going to be playing any sort of defense. So why waste so many attributes to do something that I'm not going to be doing often? Why not just put it all on offense? Because that's what I'm there for. So perimeter defense, I'm going to put it as low as it goes. Guys, hopefully it's not another year of overdose and like T-Mac in the corner shooting over a guard. Guys, perimeter defense doesn't mean much, I'm gonna be real. Like, obviously it does help, but it's usually pretty expensive. So you're better off not even having it. So if you don't like, so I'm just not gonna put it on my build to start. If I do need it, if it's that important, like, again, it's like one of those things. So you don't know if you're gonna be able to predict it. So you're better off playing on the safe side of not wasting attributes on it. Instead, obviously, I'm going no steal again. Steal is the most expensive defensive attribute. As you guys saw in Double H's video, he has 91 steal. That is insanely expensive, and you don't need that in the corner. It's not going to do much for you. You might play the lockdown might backdoor you maybe once, twice a game, and that's being generous. Some lockdowns don't backdoor at all. Like me, I never call it backdoor. So you won't need to have steal, because it's never going to do you any good. And then you guys know I love block. Block is my favorite thing on a guard. It is a must-have on every guard, on every year, every 2K. That is your ability to jump and contest shot. Block is not just in the paint, it's on the wing. So like, you could like sit, like sag the hell off your guy in the corner, and you could press jump and you could jump at it, you could lunge at it, and you could get a great contest. So your perimeter defense really not that important. So as long as you have block, because lockdowns are not going to like pump, take you one dribble behind the back. I mean, maybe with how the way attributes are this year, maybe they will, but I'm gonna hope they're not. And so yeah, block, you're gonna want block as high as you can get it. I'm gonna say 68 if you can get it. I'm not sure. Let's see how much he has. He has, wait, this is a different, this is a 5'9" build. You don't want that. He got 63 block. 63 block that's fine. That's really all you need. You're gonna stop the lockdown in the paint if he backdoors you. Yeah. So then he has 85 speed. As I can see with the playmaking badges, as far as I've seen, for some reason they don't seem like they're that. Where did it go? All right, here. As you can see with the playmaking badge, like look, lightning launch, not even related. That's like your quick first step type of thing. Not related at all to speed. For whatever reason, I don't know. It should be related to your speed and agility like it's been in past years. So he's going 85 speed, 87 agility. I'm not sure if he's like doing that on purpose or it's forcing him to be that high. But guys, I'm gonna go, like, you guys know how it worked in 24. Like you would do, say you wanted all gold playmaking badges, you would go 86 speed and maybe like an 83 excel if you want to gold blow by. I'm gonna do the contrary. If you guys know, in 2K24 your build dribble a lot faster if you had higher acceleration, like compared to speed. I know like a lot of people were on the whole no acceleration movement because of L2 canceling and that, but I think acceleration, especially agility sounds more important than speed. You can't tell me it doesn't. So I'd probably go with more like an 83 speed and like an 89, 90 agility. Like you want to be very agile. You want to have that high speed with ball. And I mean, probably the speed with ball is going to force you to have a higher agility. So that's what I'd go. And then last but not least, you guys are going to want to have a little bit of rebounding on a guard in the corner. I know it sounds crazy. I'm the only person who says this. I don't see any of the other guards like that are like my level playing like these wagers and like in a 10K in a stage, stuff like that. None of them run rebound, but it's so underrated and it gets you stops when you need them most. You can box out centers. You guys seen me on my 6'2" guard. Sometimes I even worm centers. I'm not saying you're gonna be able to do that this year because I don't know, but you get even Superman animations with just a 60 something rebound, and it's because of the 85 vert. If you don't have a high vert, do not put rebound on your build because it definitely is closely related. Now you guys might be listening to me rambling on. You might think to yourself, is like, bro, there's no way you're gonna have that many attributes to have all those things that you want, and you're wrong. I am, because look, 91 steal, you guys, 91 steal, that's the equivalent of almost a 91 3 ball. That's like, steel's so expensive. So I guarantee you, we don't know, I can't see, but if he took the steal off, because like these guys are in the builder and they're seeing, oh, I can get this, I can get that, I can get that, I can have a 93 dunk, I can have a 94 3 ball, 93 ball handle, and have a 91 steal. Why not go and have a steal while I'm at it? No, you don't need that. You don't need steal in the threes. You might as well take it off and bump your 3 ball, bump your dunk, bump your ball handle, and your pass act just that much higher, because you're going to be playing offense. You're not going to be playing a lot of defense. So you're going to be fine with just interior defense, block, and a very low perimeter D. Obviously, if you have attributes left over, then hell with it. Go with it like a 60, go with a 70, just enough for that bronze interceptor. You don't need to be getting like Superman, cross your body, Odell Beckham lanes. You don't need to be doing that, because that's what you're looking to do with a 91 steal. So you just need to be able to tip the pass, and then they won't try to like just forcefully backdoor you. You guys are dumb, and you make that 5'9" guard build. You're gonna have alligator arms, but you're gonna have a 99 steal. You're not playing. I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to hawk the lane. You're going to be so far to the ground. They're going to, like, I'm telling you, in 2K22, my guard had what, like an 80 something, 81 steal. You could not play a lane on a 5'9". You could sometimes, you could get lucky, you could get a good animation here and there, but majority of the time you weren't really playing lanes like that on 22. Steals is more related to wingspan and height more than anything else. Like, you're going to be on a 5'9", 6'1" wingspan. You're not going to be just running up to another 5'9" guard and just tearing it off him. No, you're locked down with his damn Kawhi Leonard hands and long arms. It's going to be the one doing that, okay? You're going to be sitting pretty in the corner, so don't go 99 steal. Don't listen to these guys. You don't need it. If you're playing fives, all right, fine. Maybe you want to have a steal. But threes, man, you're barely ever coming out the corner, so don't waste all your attributes on a steal. Go with the high agility instead. Go with the high ball handle. And of course the high 3. You guys see I was saying 6'7" wingspan, so this guy went 6'7" wingspan because that seems like, it looks like he could probably tick this one more time to a 94, probably not a 95, but like, and it looks like 94 is the max 3 you can get. So obviously it would have been nice to go a little bit higher on the 3, which you probably could, but you know, with a 6'7" wingspan, you can't. You're capped out there. But I'm telling you guys, the 93 driving dunk is going to be so handy. It's going to be so good, as long as these centers aren't stupid and they don't make insides. If you're playing, you got your favorite center, your buddy, and he tells you he's going to make an inside, hit that unadd button, because you should not be playing with him. He's going to be terrible, and he's going to make a popper 2 months in, and he's going to be begging you to play with him. All right, so make sure you put dunk on your build. Now, of course, guys, since I don't have access to the 2K25 builder, I'm gonna have to do it on 2K24. So I'm gonna hop on my boys account, because sadly enough, all of my slots are filled, so I can't even go in the builder anymore on my main account, which is pretty funny. So handiness, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're gonna go 6'3". We're gonna go minimum weight, and let's see, is 6'7". So you go 6'7" wingspan. It is pretty similar in terms of the stats. So you could do this. You could go, I don't know if it's gonna be the same. I'm just gonna go with the 6'7", because that's what we saw. But guys, like I said, this isn't, I'm not putting this in stone. It's not gonna be the build I make. I'm just giving you guys a general idea, so you guys know what I'm coming for on the first day of the game. Obviously on my Twitch stream, I'm gonna be live 8 a.m. going over the build. So if you guys want to see the final product right away, that's where you gotta be. So yeah, 93 dunk, we're gonna max that out. 93 dunk, the layup, we're gonna let it go wherever it needs to be. In order to get 93 dunk, we don't really care. I might do 80 driving layup to get the floaters, and just in case heat check is in the game for whatever dumb reason. And then 94 3 minimum midi, and then ball handle. I was saying 93 ball handle with a 94 speed with ball, which you can't get on this build on this game. Okay, that is a major hump. I don't know if it's gonna be like that on 2K25, but if it is, we're gonna win 6-2 like we did last year. So we could go 6-2. So I'm just gonna block this just so you guys don't get confused, and we go at something like this for the offensive side of the ball. And then for the defense and the physicals, I'm gonna go with something like this, guys. Max interior D, minimum perimeter D, max block, max defensive rebound, very high speed and agility, max and 85 vertical stamina is like something else you got to do in the Gatorade facility this year, so don't even regard that. So like I said, guys, sadly I don't have access to the 25 builder, so there are some little things I might not have covered. So if you're scared that I might have not covered, guys, don't jump and make my whatever build I'm saying in this video first day of the game. Make sure you come back to my channel, make sure you come to my TikTok, come to my Twitch stream, and clarify with me if you're gonna make my build, and I'll let you right there and like let you know right there and then if that build is good, and I'll show you whatever build I'm using in the current moment, because I'm probably gonna be rocking that only build probably for at least a month, maybe a couple weeks, until we really figure out what the real meta is, and we'll go from there. Now guys, I've been referencing Double H's video, so if you guys don't sub to him already, hit that subscribe button to him right after you sub to me first, because that's all I got for you guys in this video, man. Comment down below if you think this is gonna be, I'm gonna make a W build day one, man. I'm gonna have the W build first day of the game. I'm telling you, 8 a.m. I'm gonna be live streaming on my Twitch, guys. Link in the description. I'm gonna have my build up same day, same day, jump shot same damn day, all on the YouTube, all right here. Also short form content on my TikTok as well. I'll have the build, everything like that, probably earlier than I would on YouTube, because YouTube's like a longer type of video. So yeah, you guys want to stay updated, want to see the best stage guard build right off the rip, make sure you follow me, all the socials down in the description, and I'll see you guys on the next video.